kill me if you told me.
You are very intelligent and I was watching Facebook yesterday of the repeats where they got the Jerome just for Martin, and they are hilarious. I'm so glad I accepted that persona for myself. He is toe up from the flow up. He's my man. And you can't tell him nothing. Thank you, Mr. Phil. Appreciate it.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Grand Rising. And this is the day that the Lord has made. And I will rejoice and be glad in it. You know, that's what you church folks say.
Watch yourself.
So I've got to make sure that you folk who follow the Nazarene, as
you
Phil
gotta
said,
finish it. It's another day's journey. And I'm so glad about it.
That's it. We know where the Christians at, and we know where y'all are. Yes, y'all never fail to give the Lord praise for waking up. Even the most disgruntled Christian is still giving the Lord praise for waking up. For sure. I ain't mad at y'all. Y'all can't do nothing else. Y'all know how to do that for sure. Well, today we are talking about your biggest money problem and the solutions. And I've saved this for a while, but I'm going to wait till Grace and Deanna come back, because Grace going to need to take notes. Y'all going to need the notes and etc. So let's start off with this first then. Who has an immediate financial question? Even if you got a business question, you can sneak it in. But put it in a financial way. You got to put it in a financial way, because I want to be faithful to the finances. What say you? Who has some sort of financial question? Anybody? Okay, good. You don't have a financial question just yet. Good. Thank you so much. Where's Grace? Okay. Fly in here. We've got a few things before I get started. I'm going to try to take 1 minute to cover them all. Today's Wednesday, so we got all things tech, and you probably want to be on all things. Did you stuff in your mouth? Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. All right, let me tell y'all what just happened. There's this famous burrito place in Galveston that is, it's bar none, it's the best one. It has the longest line. All the cops go there. Yes. All the firefighters go there. All the Trump supporters go there. All the Democrats go there. It doesn't matter. Everybody goes there. And about 2 years ago? Or 3? I feel like it was 3. Okay. There was a fire and it burnt down. And we're talking about the staple of the community. Mm-hmm. You go there, they only open for 5 hours, 6 to 12 or something like that. Yeah, something like that. And it stays packed the whole time. Well, they opened back up today for the first time in 3 years. And that's why Grace was late to the phone call. Her mama brought a burrito by to the office, and Grace said, "Forget that fast. I need a burrito now." She's not fasting from it. So once you eat on camera, you'll be all right. You eat on camera. Can you take notes too? Yes. Do you have a napkin to where you don't have to have your keyboard so greasy? So you gotta stay out your business and let you eat. Understood. All right. That's to stay out her business. Let her eat the greatest burritos on plate. They really are. They're huge, and they really are good. They make everything from scratch, the tortillas and everything. So I do understand. I can't have anything like that to July 19th, even though I still wouldn't. All right, let's see. Your biggest money problem and the solutions. Your biggest money problem and the solutions. I will say this here. nobody gets out of this class today untouched. Nobody. Because just about all of you are doing it. I would say 100%. The mere fact that there's not 1,000 people clamoring, however you want to say it, to this call tells you so. It just is what it is. I'm going to repeat it a bunch of times, but most of you, if not all, are wasting $10,000 a year. That's your biggest money problem. But I know Jerome's like, wait a minute, how? Because I don't play with my money at all. How dare you? I understand. Y'all still on the phone? Good. How dare you? And I get it. I completely get it. I'm not telling you I'm right. What I'm telling you is, how do we waste $10,000 a year? $27.40 a day. Let's talk. Everyone here waste in some form $27.40 a day. I dare you do the math. You did the math? Okay. Share it on the screen, Grace. Grace did the math.
I didn't even have to do the math. $27.40 a day. Yeah, we waste that every day.
Blow that. Coca-Cola habit, whatever habit you may have, monthly subscriptions you should not even be spending, you ain't used in 3 months. You all do it. Now, before we break down all the ways you do it, let's quantify what $10,000 not wasted would do for your life. In Texas, $10,000 down gets you, with the current interest rates of America, $250,000 house. That's $2,500 in earnest money. And then, depending on down payment, you can get some down payment assistance, but you're going to walk away with 10% of that closing cost in Texas. So now you're going to walk away with that. $10,000 will get you a $250,000 house. If not a $250,000 house, then a $200,000 house. Either way, $10,000 a year that you're wasting is costing you $200,000 in net worth, leverage, power, and spending power.
Tony,
yes, ma'am.
Is that $250,000 a house before everything happened here? Now $350,000?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Question what you would actually get, you know.
I know, right? No, yeah, I could completely agree and concur with that, and both sides. $250,000 house right now is probably $350,000. Other side, had you not wasted $10,000, you would have risen up real quick at $100,000. It's both and, right? It's both and. Here's the premise for today, and everyone's doing it, especially. Let's be real here. And I know it's the summer, right? We've got the summer blues and all that stuff, and I get it. I get it. We want to play the game all day. Yes, it would absolutely be a cabin in California. 1 bedroom cabin, no running water. And the bedroom is in the kitchen. That would be California for sure. That would be California for sure. But think about that for a moment. Deanna, listen. All of you are responsible for wasting $27.40 a day. That's $10,000 a year. $10,000 a year. And if you be honest with yourself, I got you. If you be honest with yourself, even if you skipped a day, you double down with some dumb stuff. Sunday. Oh, let's go to Luby's. Well, y'all probably don't know what Luby's is, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, go ahead, Deanna.
What's the significance in that specific number? Because that is a very specific number.
Yeah, multiplied by 365 is $10,000.
Oh, okay.
and we got no. You have to be honest. Y'all have. Every time I go,
Antonio,
yes, sir.
Stop. Just stop.
I understand.
You piss me off, okay?
I know.
Because you are being gentle. You are being kind. Because when you started running off about subscriptions and stuff you don't know about, I said, wait a minute. It's more than $27. I said, this mofo. Look.
That's about right. No.
If I'm gonna be honest, it's more than $10,000.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to deal with that right now.
It is. Get this negativity out of my life. I meditated this, but God told me it's gonna be a good day. And here you are.
Yes.
I rebuke this negativity. I understand. I get it. I completely get it. And here's what's even worse, y'all. And I wish Prophet Jerry and Renee was on right now. Here's what's even worse. All you people who say and brag or be lazy. Now just say this ain't got nothing to do with Susan. Susan would never do what I'm about to say. All that, let's go get some fast food real quick. You can't go to McDonald's without spending $27.
Listen.
And then you convince yourself, you know what? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do Chick-fil-A. That's healthier. Yeah, it's more money. It's more money. If you take you and the kids, or if it's just you, like Grace is terrible for this, because Grace, do you cook?
No.
And are you ashamed of not cooking?
No.
And your kingdom man needs to do what?
Love to cook.
Or at least teach you how to do what?
Cook.
All right, there you go. Grace spends on average $9 per meal because she's single.
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
$10.47 every Tuesday morning at McDonald's when I go to Sam's Club.
See?
Because I get my sandwich, my coffee, and my fritter, my apple fritter. See, I didn't I tell you I don't like you?
And this is what we do. We say to ourselves, and I know right now Susan is loving this fast food part, right? We say to ourselves, but it's joy money. And this is my routine. Look at all the shame on everybody's faces. But look, the law is like, I'm beautiful today. It's a wonderful day in New York City. And you with this negativity. You are just $27.40. And we all do that per day. Somehow, some way. Pornhub subscription. I don't care. Whatever you do, I have no idea what you do.
That's why they have Twitter.
That's exactly. If y'all don't know, then you don't know why he just said that for sure. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. $27.40. Arshia, in the last 72 hours, how have you accidentally found the way to spend $27.40 that you should not have?
So you want me to answer this for real?
Well, unless you say, well, my boo thing came through, and you understand. You
I be paying for nothing. These gas prices are going up.
That's right.
So, I gotta go, there, here, or there. But I don't spend no money on crazy things, probably on food, groceries. So I made a
But
choice.
it's
Okay,
good.
do I want to
But we
buy?
ain't talking about crazy things. We talking about $27.40 that we should not have spent.
I think you've been watching my account.
Yes. Yes.
He meddling hard this morning.
Remember,
see the
that's crazy.
red.
Yeah,
I
no.
see the pig.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. You shining bright this morning too. Your smile looks amazing. Yes. Think about this, y'all. I don't want you to think crazy spending. And I'm so glad she brought that up. Because all of us will say, no, I don't waste no money. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Here's one, like Tracy said, that's me when we were talking about the food earlier. Here's one of the ways, especially if you're young. If you're young, here's one of the ways y'all, and this don't necessarily make sense for East Coast folk because y'all can't do this like us Southern folk. Y'all live on top of each other. It don't work like this. It don't work like this outside the 13 colonies. Y'all outside 13 colonies, y'all on top of each other. But everywhere else, this is what young folk do. And by young, I'm saying soon as you learn how to drive until you're 45, you say, woof, nah, I'm not doing it. And you get in the car. You cut the AC on. And the way you clear your head is you just ride around jamming music. Yeah. Come on, help me somebody.
Mind your business.
I know more.
Look, you ride around, even when gas was fair. You ride around, you listen to music, you brainstorming. And you could do that at your desk. Do you understand? You can do that at your desk. Okay. Yes, you can. You can get some Knochin to brainstorm. Right. But that's $27.40 that Tracy said back in the day. You know what I'm talking about. You sit around, listen to me. Y'all remember you had the big old album thing on your lap, and you part real quick, you move it. You know what I'm saying? You moved it. This is way before texting and drive. This was changing CDs and driving. You had to do all this here, and you get way back in there, and you look, and you have your mixtapes with the permanent marker on and this stuff, and you went summer 1996, and you put it in, it had all your jams on it, all that stuff. You still got that book? You hold on to it about 20 more years. You'll be able to sell it for $1,000 for sure. You are wasting $27.40. So I want you what I want us to do. I want us to realistically go back to 24 hours. Actually, let's just go back 72 hours. That's a good period. And I want all of you to think about something that, you hear me? I'm not talking about crazy spending. Mm-hmm. This is how we're going to justify it. This is how we're going to identify it. I want you to think about something that it did not make an impact in your life today. In the last 72 hours, you spit. Okay, y'all didn't see your law of micro expression.
My stomach. I mean, he wasn't feeling well, so I had to give him a little tonic, and then they had some patties. We ain't eat.
I do understand. You're like, come on, Law, make it work. We got to do. Yesterday, this weekend, whatever weekend, Independence Day, I got on my game. I said, you know what? I'm going to spend $39 on this little expansion pack. No, I'm going to spend $19 on the season pass. It gives you this extra, call them DLCs, downloadable content. It makes the game longer, more fun. Here's the deal, Jerome. Because I need to do something for myself.
That's it. I mean, it has to be a point.
See, y'all don't want to. You hear me, Otis? I need to do something for myself, is what I said. I did $19 plus tax, $21.64. Then I said to myself, well, since I'm here, I mean, I do need to get this large resource pack because I don't want to grind that hard on the game. I want to enjoy it. I mean, I want to grind, but I'd rather grind with this resource pack. $39. I done went from $19 plus $39. Then I said, all right, that's stupid. Don't do no more. And I waited a few hours. And a few hours turned to a few minutes. I said, Deanna, send me a transfer. Am I lying? No. Send me a transfer. $20. I went from 19 to 39 to another 20. Then I said, the typist called me. I said, just playing the game, blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, you wouldn't mind sending me $19, huh? Now I gotta use other people's money. Yeah, I say I gotta use other people's money. I mean, you wouldn't mind sending me $19. And let me tell you up front, it's for the game. I am gonna waste it. This has no effect. I'm just gonna tell you that she sent it, and before we finish, I already spent it. It's gone. I went from 1939, 20 to 19. Somebody else 19. And 1 hour session on an imaginary world on a video game, I spent $100 that I'm never going to see again for no reason. Unless I pray and become the video game. You know, like not Ultron, which was the first movie with special effects. Tron. There you go. This first movie with special effects. Like Tron, I'm going to get sucked into the game. Unless that's about to happen, I'm not going to be able to do it. So was that crazy spending? No. I said to myself, relax. You do stuff for everybody else. Just recharge.
There you go. There you go. Oh.
Recharge. And be faithful to the few. Be faithful to yourself.
Amen.
Now, somebody said, well, I don't do no video game. I didn't say you did. I'm trying to highlight how we justify spending money that will not benefit us 72 hours from now. Mm-hmm.
How does one actively spend money that benefits them on a consistent basis, even when they're spending it for like joy money or for themselves, or how does, because I understand what you're saying. I don't like it, but I understand what you're saying. So help me make sense of me spending money is what I'm asking you to do.
That's part of the solutions. I'll give it to you right now. If it does not make you money immediately, don't spend it. Yes, ma'am.
If I want to go on a vacation,
you already losing. You just already lost.
You ain't even let me finish the question.
It doesn't matter.
How can I make that vacation make me money?
You can't.
So I can, like, do I need to have a conference on a cruise because it'll make me money?
The conference will need a budget, and you would have to spend money on top. You had to spend money, the budget, on top of the cruise, just to make money. And that return will more than likely, unless you're Abraham Hicks, taking people on esoteric cruises, lose you money. There's no way that you can turn a vacation into a money-making thing. Of course, I could blow a hole in that because you say, Antonio, I'm Grant Cardone, and everywhere I go, I'm going to do a deal. I get it. So you're not on vacation. You're doing deals, and you're using the vacation as an excuse to do deals. I'll buy that. However, you still spent money. Let me tell you what's really happening here. I say, Arshia, I have a 90% discount for you. You're going to save $900. All you have to do today is spend $100. You will save $900. No, the hell you're not. You're spending $100. You're spending $100. Forget what you're saving.
Yeah.
Ain't no savings in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Forget what you're saving. You're just not. You're still spending money. No matter how you try to spend this, if it does not make you money immediately, then you should not spend it. Now let's break down this immediately because it's loaded. Antonio, I'm doing a real estate deal and I'm going to get paid in 90 days. Okay. Immediately upon signing a contract, you made money. It's just net 90. You get it? It's just net 90. I'm not telling you don't invest in stocks and wait for your dividends. Yeah. Because you have to wait for your dividends. I'm telling you that's going to be some sort of net 30, net 45, net 30. But immediately upon spending, you have gone into contract at that net 30. That just means 30 days from now. Is everybody okay with that? Yeah. You buy a book. Well, no, you don't buy a book. You pay for your own book to be published, which is good. Mm-hmm. And then it takes a little process. You want to speed up that process by giving the editor what they need on time, et cetera, like whatever that may be. You feel me? Like whatever that may be. Because upon purchasing that, you need to say to this is why you need to have a plan. This is what I'm doing for Jerome right now. You're saying in your head, my release date for this book is 6 months from now. Okay, so you just did a net 180. Now what you're going to do is every month you're going to have pre-order goals that you're going to do every month until that 180 days, which forces you, this is why I don't set goals, I set defining moments, to have the back of your book together, your cover together, a good synopsis together, a sample one chapter together, because people who want to pre-order are going to want to see if they want the book, a book trailer together, all sorts of stuff. Follow me so far. If you're just joining us, Kim, ain't nobody, everybody is getting hit today. Somebody sent me a private message. I just spent $29 worth of food. Then they said, get out my business. And they wouldn't talk about groceries.
Talking about a burrito.
Yes, I was just thinking about that. Grace, mom, gave her a burrito. They're about $6 a piece. There's no way Grace mom didn't buy a burrito for herself. That's $12. And of course, Big Daddy, Mr. Sandals, got to have him 2 burritos because he gotta get full. I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
He get the big chicken.
That's right. That's 24. And then Grammy, that's 1. She gonna cut it in half so she can eat it, you know what I'm saying? She gonna cut it in half. But that's 30. And 1 meal. It's not, and here's the deal. She's not intermittent fasting. She won't be not eating for the next 24 hours until 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, it's $30. And this is what we do. And then we say, who the white man holding us back? No. Your spending is it's your spending. That's what these Republicans tripping. No, it's that $30 breakfast you had. That's what it was. $27.40 a day. I know it's $10,000 a year. And we do this more than a day because she gonna have to spend another $30 for dinner or lunch. Because I'm too old to be cooking now. All right, go ahead. You had a question.
So Antonio,
Yes,
because you meddling hard. You in my living room with your feet on my kitchen
Get him,
table.
Deanna.
So I have a question for you. How can one spend $27.40 a day and it be effective to their defining moment?
One, hold on, pick up that one too. Let me show. Give me this. Give me that one too. Yeah. So we got to show our health mother. This one's empty, Susan. This one's empty. This one's half. Okay, this I'm doing well. Then we'll throw that out there. That was empty. Hey, sit next to. Great question. Let's start with the defining moment because it's important. Okay. First off, you have to have a target. And a lot of your spending is okay. Go ahead. A lot of your spending is because you don't have a target. If you had your target clear in mind, it would stop you from doing a lot of stupid stuff. Two, if you do have a target in mind and you're still wasting $10,000 a year, in which you are $27.40 a day, you have a follow-through problem. You have a follow-through problem because you're not following through with your end goal, your telos, your defining moment, your target. You're not following through, which if you're one of these people, you have a discipline problem because you don't finish many things anyway. You know this. This is not, I know that's rude, but you know this about yourself. Yeah, you know this about yourself. No sense in acting brand new. You know this about yourself. If a genie came to you right now and said,
I don't believe you.
If a genie came to you right now and said, what was the one thing that you want me to discipline? If you could just make sure I don't quit, don't even ask. Just discipline. I need all of it, right? I
reject how you're making me feel. I reject.
3, you may have a God problem in this case. That's why I want to start here because there's multiple answers. Here's what I mean. Here's how I'm defining your God problem. In this case, you have your card and you go, God gonna take care of me. Let me go ahead. God gonna supply the increase. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. Lord, take care of me. Give it back, Lord. So in that case, you're using your faith as an excuse to be loose with your money. And you know you're doing it. You know you're doing it. So how do you spend $27.40 a day and actually make money? You stop despising small beginnings, which is really our main problem. Because if I say, Arshia, what I want you to
say that
do,
again.
You stop despising small beginnings, which is really our main problem. Because
Lord help me there.
I know. Because you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to invest no $27.40. What the hell is going to do? This is what you're saying. Because you got this concept at $27.40 pulled over the betterment or whatever you may be using. There's going to be no return on that. But it will be. It will be. We genuinely have a serious problem with despising small beginnings. We genuinely do. We do. I'm gonna put $800 over the Betterment. You like, yeah, I feel good. I'm gonna put $8 over the Betterment. Why would I waste my time with that? That's what we do. Why would I waste my time with $8? Them folk ain't finna laugh at me transferring $8 over there. Come on now, you right? We do this. We do this. I know we do this because I've done everything I have said on this call so far. I just told you that I am teaching financial class and I'm very good at finances, and I still spent $100 to Sony PlayStation. Even convinced Tempest to send me 20 of her dollars to spend on Sony PlayStation. Sony PlayStation is never, ever, ever going to eat sweet potato pie with me during the holidays. They're not. They're just not. They're never going to invest in ATS, yet I am definitely investing in them. Think about this. Think about this. And then this will we get real. This is I shouldn't say this because I don't now. Women, don't get mad at me. Because I don't want to mess up y'all free meals that y'all call dates. Look, that's it. See, there you go. There you go. You're acting like Kevin Samuels. Yeah, y'all probably don't know. Y'all probably don't know. All right, there you go. I understand. I get it. But let me just tell you why men act the way we act. Because Kim, I done spent $500 on you. I got the receipts. You ain't friend zoning me. Now, I don't know what you gonna do. But my $500 say I ain't in the friend zone. But I'm just trying to tell you that we are keeping receipts and you getting a lot of free meals. I see it. I don't mean to expose the gang. We're gonna all pretend I didn't say this. We're gonna pretend I didn't say this. Ladies, that bottle of wine that you use for your bubble baths. Look, kids just went now. Wait a minute now. Now I'm about to rebuke you because I brag about you and everything. You're not finna take away my bath and me time. We're not about to do that. We're not about. I understand. I get it. Let's count
now
all your.
A little farther. Okay? Now, if I want to continue keeping some action, you like wine. Okay?
You're so right. You're so right. You're absolutely right. Yes, sir. My deepest apologies, ladies-in-law. My deepest apologies. Let's count all your monthly subscriptions that you may have. Apple Music, Spotify, Apple TV, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and I got all of them. Everything I just named, I got. You know why I have? Because my kids be like, ooh, it's a show on here. I need this show. I even got Crunchyroll, that's where anime is at. I got to pay for them all. I have two, Kim. I got 2 Netflix accounts. I may be one of the only people on the planet with 2 Netflix accounts. Here's why. Because I've got 3 kids, and they're great kids. They don't do anything that I did when I was their age. Not a damn thing. I don't know how I got so lucky. May the Lord keep blessing me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. That's 3 devices. Netflix say you can do up to 4 with the plan I pay. That's why every time they tell you they're going up on prices, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I've been paying $20 a month for Netflix, so they got to do me. Y'all finally catching up with me as far as I'm concerned. I've been doing it. And the kids, plus their mom, so that's 4. That's already 4 devices. But Kim, I got kids. Since when do you know a kid to watch just one device? Because I ain't seen it in the 21st century. You even feel now they on Netflix on their TV plus their phone and the Xbox. So what happens is Netflix will be like, you reached your screen limit. So I say to myself, I'm gonna let y'all fight over that. And I got a whole secret Netflix. It's just me, Deanna, Tempest, and Grace have. That's it. Nobody else have it. That's it. That's it. Nobody else have it. And because I gotta have a whole Netflix just to watch Netflix. That's $40 a month right there. Then I got Disney Plus, and I said to myself, well, let me save some money. Let me get the little bundle that they got, because I was doing Disney Plus. Let me save. I'm not saving money. I'm still spending $20. But I convinced my brain I'm saving money. So now it's $60. So on just TV alone, that's $60 a month. Then I got Apple TV because, that's completely me. You heard me listen to it this morning, facing the Giants. I say to myself, let me do Apple TV because ATS TV, I want to make sure, what I'm saying? Plus, blah, 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 blah. Jerome, that's $99 a year. And that's just TV. Antonio, well, how much do you watch these things? An hour a month? So here I am. For research purposes. They getting 100% of our money and get 1% of my time. I haven't logged into Hulu. I still got it. I don't even remember the password. It's just saved in my Chrome. It's saved in Google Chrome. I mean, genuinely, I logged into Hulu one time this year. I don't think I logged in the last year. And the year before that, I binge watched Family Guy because I felt like it. No, we're talking about 3 logins in 3 years. Ain't missed a payment. Who else among you, Adonia? And listen, and Adonia conservative. Adonia, she like her daddy. She don't sit there and she don't sit there in the chair drinking her coffee doing this here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. She don't do that. But she do it the digital way. Okay, all money is in order. Yes. Credit card balance is looking good. Okay. Ooh, I don't like the way the bank account look, even though she got $1 million in it. She's like, I don't feel comfortable unless I got 3 million in it. Things like that. Then she does this here. So she's conservative. She's conservative. But Adonia got them programs like everybody else, huh? You look to the left side of her house, and that's $10,000 worth of programs I have not even opened up yet. Who else? Who else? See, that's a different kind of person. Yeah. Adonia's one of those people that value personal development over income. And she's bettering her life every day. And every day, come here, Grace. This will happen to Adonia. She said, I'll have a Netflix. Yes. Look, every day, here is Adonia in blue. You go get some pearls because you ain't got on no accessories. All right, we're gonna pretend she got on accessories. Adonia would never be naked necked. Never. She would never. She would never. So here's get in the camera. Here's Adonia. This is I am people using Adonia. Here's Adonia. Adonia says, "Ooh, I'm a better myself." And I emotionally guilt Adonia now. So when she's better herself, you know what? I need you to come in the office. I messed up. Can you help me? Can you? As soon as she say, let me go take these programs. Wait a minute. Don't better your life. I need you in mine. Come on, personal development people. Come on now. Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
I do not like it. I think I buy some training every other day. I I got every training package, every trainer, from a Tony to a Lisa nigga. I got everybody's everything, and I don't care. I don't like you, and I'm not making money, but I'm learning a whole lot. So just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, that was great. I need to put it on a shirt. I'm not making money, but I'm learning a whole lot. That is a T-shirt. If I've ever heard a good slogan, that is a T-shirt. Jamal said he got his Tony Robb tapes. I got my Les Brown tapes. Yeah, you did a good job last night too, Jamal. Good job. Yes. I forgot how much the Army is ingrained in me. I understood everything he was talking about last night. I was like, yep, I had a sergeant act just like that. Sure did. I was like, that's Sergeant Nichols right there. I was naming them folks. I was naming them as he was talking. Yeah, I was like, yeah, oh yeah. That's old boy right there. I ain't never like him. I couldn't wait to PTS at that unit. Every time he said so, I was like, yeah, I had a CEO just like that. I couldn't stand him, but I couldn't punch Captain Miller in the face because he's a captain. And I was just a specialist at the time. Captain Miller is a real name. That was real. Yeah. It's real name. Everybody, these real people. I want to punch in the face. But you got to respect the rank, not the man. Plus, I was just
don't have anything to really do with what y'all talking about. But his thing need to be that I laid pipe for 8 years. He literally made me pay more attention, and I said, "What is this man talking about?" And then he got into it. But that's what he said. I laid pipe for 8 years.
8 years.
The world would love that. That's all I'm gonna say.
If somebody perked it, huh? You did well? Talk to me.
Best job description all time.
That's it. Yeah. No, you did a good job. People like Kim, Adonia, Frida, Margie. I always said Margie. Beautiful people. And all they want to do is get better and do better. And then, I see Margie's protected by the Lord. But then what happens is, Adonia, can you help me? And even if she ain't give me money, I done distracted her from that $10,000 program over there. See, Adonia don't have time to do these programs because she's saving everybody's life all day. Kim be tried, but Kim got to be a firefighter for everybody who won't take care of themselves. Yeah, and by the time they come around, it'd be 8 o'clock at night, they go, you know what? I'm so drained fixing everybody else. Let me just take me a bath and just wash today off.
Amen. Amen.
That's it. That's right. No, it's always the good-hearted women that gotta solve especially men. They're like, you know what, man, let me solve your problem again. Because clearly you can't do it yourself. $27.40 a day. Your challenge, and I'm not done, but I want to give you your challenge early. I want you to monitor, account for, and eliminate this $27.40 a day. Especially you fast food people.
Right.
Ain't no such thing. Let me tell you how bad, yes, you fast food people. Let me tell you how bad inflation is right now. McDonald's ain't got no more 99-cent menu. No. Do you understand? First off, that's not even real food. That's not even. I know I'm messing up my McDonald's sponsorship
but it tastes good. What you talking
about? No, you put cheese on it and think it tastes good.
It still tastes good. It is bad for me.
Yes, all the bad stuff tastes good for you. Go ahead, Susan.
Well, then after they eat this for a few months, then they got to add in more expenses because then they got to go to a gym.
Yep.
They're going to start working out. Then they order something else, some weight loss thing to lose weight. Then they got to go to the doctor. Then they got to get medication. So all of that adds to more money.
And then the dentist to get that cheese out the cavities. Look, yeah. Deanna just left the dentist has no cavities. Yes, there's no cavities. And then they looked at me and said, your stuff effed up, sir. No, I had 4 little cavities, so yes, and 2 of them on one tooth that got to get pulled. So there you go. On that wisdom, I got all my wisdom teeth. Yeah, they've been sitting back there soaking that Reese's peanut butter sugar in it for 12 years. I think I'm 4 years Reese's peanut butter clean. Yes, I'm 4 years sober from Reese's peanut butter. That's a big deal. That was a real deal drug addiction for me. That's a real deal drug addiction for sure. The hot fries, the potato chips. The potato chips is crack for real. Sandra, I saw your hand up.
I just wanted to say I've been holding back because one of the things I've been unable to answer, but there are 2 things that you touched that I really do want to say something about.
Sure.
And one of those is don't mess with the bubbles. The bubbles.
Bubble bath. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know, I shouldn't even, as a man, I should have just kept my mouth shut.
They go with the nice plus warm towels. That's, you know, it's got to fit together. But when you was talking about the McDonald's and there not being real food, it's interesting how they have come up with the super formula to outmax all of the restaurants ever named, and to not be selling real food. The food is not real at an unreal price.
I never thought about it that way. You sure right. Selling fake food at this too real price for sure. That's excellent. We are genuinely, you all know it. I know you want to be like old Antonio and old Arshia.
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay for me to switch from McDonald's to Chick-fil-A?
They don't say fried, they say breaded.
Feel better.
It is perfectly.
Excuse me, Antonio.
Yes, sir.
So does that mean that you're gonna now tell us how to take the $891 off the top, put it off into something before we even get started? Is that where
Yes,
is that where you're going with this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Jerome, it is perfectly fine, sir, for you to switch from McDonald's to Chick-fil-A stock. Did you see what I did? Did you see that? Did you catch what I did? Yes, you can switch from the food to the stock is what you can do. You can switch from the food to the stock. So how do we remedy this problem? Firstly, let's admit that we have it. Let's please admit that we have it. And we're justifying that it's not a problem. Y'all, old Antonio, old Archie, not me. I don't never do none of that. That's y'all sitting.
My name is Deanna Marie Smith, and I have a problem.
Hi, y'all.
I have so much of a problem. I have ordered my Grubhub and it is $21. I ain't playing with y'all today. I'm sorry.
I forgot about that. I didn't even think about the delivery apps that put $27.40 delivery fee.
I'm sitting here thinking this is only because Antonio is saying this right now. My breakfast is only $10. Why I have to spend $22? I said this is only because of Antonio.
Yeah,
my fault.
That's it. Yeah, we all know. We all was like, wait a minute, $10. How the hell is this $40? What is going on? What is this happening?
We literally pay for convenience.
You, and then we justify it. You know, it was hot when it got here. I didn't have to get up. I saved money by not driving. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't at all. No, you didn't at all. Here's your steps out of this. Right? to. And then speaking of your steps out of this, let me give you your end goal because you're going to need it so I can give you your steps. I only want you to invest the money that you're losing. That's it. Is this okay? I want you to invest the money that you are losing. Where do I want? I prefer you invest in real estate, but you can't start in real estate. So you need to invest it in a stock account. That stock account needs to have the lowest fees possible. I'm not really concerned with its performance. I'm concerned with the fees. Allow me to explain. Does Betterment Acorns have the best performance in the world? No. Do they have the lowest fees in the world or among the lowest fees in the world? Yes. Why is this important, Kim? Because I don't plan on you keeping this $27.40 in this investment account. You have your 10%, remember it's 10, 10, 10, 70 or something. You're already investing your 10%. We talking about that 70% you're wasting. It's okay? Yeah. Or you saying, I'm not investing 10%, Tony, but thank you for giving me props. All right. So now we can stop buying McDonald's food and buy McDonald's stock. The same principle, like nothing changes here, the same principle. So let's back up, repeat. Oh, no, you ain't gonna repeat. This is important. It's the fees, because we're talking about a long-term solution, but since it's small money, we have to start short-term. And of course, this goes together. Like, think about it. Yesterday, I talked about small cap money. Yes. Invest in places with small money, only to then tell you today, oh, by the way, the small money you're actually losing is killing you, right? This is like, I'm not making this stuff up, y'all. I'm going in a particular order that I deem fit with the light to help you out of a situation. Fair enough? Mm-hmm. It's the fees. And I'm screaming this for people like Anthony, because you already have investment accounts. Now, if you want to take your $27.40 and roll it to the investment account, by all means, so be it. Because I think he did the math to like $891 a month. So be it. Do your thing. That's just fine. But for those of you who don't have bank accounts, what was the duck that used to jump in this gold and swim around? Scrooge McDuck. Right. If you don't have your Scrooge McDuck mansion with the vault in it, and you can just jump in there and swim around, pull up a little YouTube clip just so I can see it for a little bit. I used to love that. I used to say, man, I'm gonna do that one day. Of course, Phil, I didn't think about the physics of it, that you can't swim on coins. You probably break every bone of your body jumping down. I didn't think about the physics. I was just enamored with the cartoon. It's there with the cartoon. The fees are important because I want you to pull this. Well, I'm not. My plan for today is to pull this money out once it gets to something large. $10,000 with a fee that's 0.5%. I don't know math off the top of my head, but it'd be something like $9,900 you can get back or something. Okay, just something reasonable. No, you can share your screen. Okay, it's something reasonable. I don't want you and anybody older than 55 understand what I'm talking about. Because once again, you don't pay attention to fees until they tell you, oh, you're almost at retirement age. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, you got $800,000 in your 401k. Oh man, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Great. Well, you're gonna walk away with $545,000. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What you mean I'm walking away with $545,000? Well, it's 20% penalty plus the fee. That's what it is. It's what it is because of the before tax spending. Okay, go ahead and share your screen.
only one thing better than owning a vault full of cold hard
Move
cash,
the
and
gray
that's
stuff out the
spinning
way.
it. I love to dive around in it like a porpoise and burrow through it like a gopher.
Okay, you can stop
Look
it.
up and let it
That's it. So if you're not doing that, take this small money advice for today. Take this small money advice. If you don't have your mansion that you're just jumping into your gold and your gold coins and swimming, and that's some serious wealth he had there. That wasn't cash, that was gold. You know, so while all y'all turned your gold in, he had his still. He had his. Fees. Repeat everything for me, Grace. I was going in particular order in my head.
All right, let me get back to my notes here. You said repeat everything?
No, just when I started the fees talk. Like, here's what you do with this money.
You said invest the money that you're losing. Invest in a stock account, which needs to have the lowest fees possible.
What was about 4 things before that?
4 things before that. Okay, you gave us our challenge to monitor and eliminate the.
Okay. So you just summed it up. All right, good. So you got $891 a month, but I don't want you to think about it that way, unless that works for you. Yes. No, but
I heard Mr. Anthony say $891 a month. Is that the 2740 times? Okay.
Yeah, but don't think of it that way, unless you can. If that works for you, then you run that. Because if I said, Susan, you know you wasted $890. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Susan snuck in there $27. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. And for Susan to be like Lysol. You know, right? You know, yeah. It won't be. It's not frivolous spending. It's just like cleaning solutions or something like that.
Antonio,
right?
is that $800? Is the $891? Is that supposed to be appropriated out of your money for yourself that you cut off the top?
No, that's a very good question. So this call is assuming you are following your 10, 10, 10, 70 or whatever split you're doing. So I'm assuming this is coming out of your 70%, so you can add it and double it or add, not double, but add it towards your investment spending. So I'm also saying implicitly that I want you to have multiple investment accounts. So for instance, if you're like Anthony and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you're still wasting money, because no matter how much you're doing, you still waste money. Now what you have is, you have a long-term, because I would never tell you to draw from your long-term investments. I would never tell you to do that. I would never tell you to do that. We'll see you at 80, right? You know what I'm saying? I would never tell you to do that. I would never tell you to do that. That's why I said I want you to pull this money, because I'm assuming as an assumption implicitly that this is a second account. You know, when you go out, you fill out better me, and they say, okay, you what's your goal? And they'll say, all right, I got a 30-year goal. All right, I have a 5-year goal. I'm assuming this is your 1-year goal, your 5-year goal or something. Get it? Because I just want you to get to 10,000 so you can roll that 10,000 over to some sort of real estate or something like that. Cool. This is my assumption here.
Have you got into your steps out of this? I'm making sure.
Yeah, I've been doing steps all the time. I'll rewind in a second.
Okay.
Oh, that's why your notes. That's no worries. I will back up with the steps in a second. But because Anthony has a great question. Plus, it forces me to answer the opposite side. Because the opposite side is, the hell, I ain't been investing. All right. So then what you're doing is we're taking the $27, $891, and now we're squeezing it out of your bad spending habits. Now you don't have to worry about saving money because you suck.
Wait.
You wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't suck. So since we know you suck and you ain't got no intentions on saving money, maybe you could stop giving other people your money. I know that resonates with you. You know, now if it's like a dollar you're spending program, said that's good money. Just make sure you take the program, right? That's good money. But if it's Chick-fil-A, that's not good money. That's not good money. I know. You better learn. You better YouTube Chick-fil-A recipe. What Chick-fil-A put in their bread? and do it at your own home. That's for sure. That's for sure. This is that is God true. Packed the lunch today. You know what I packed? Water and guacamole. That's it. That's it. That's water and guacamole. And I said I'll get some healthy celery or something and something like that and dip it in the guacamole. There shall be lunch. That's it. That's all I've packed. Water and guacamole. That's it. Because I'm serious about saving money. Forget that. Well, in this case, this morning wasn't a health decision. I don't have to make a health decision anymore. I'm so used to it now. And Susan done got me on the right path. I'm on the straight and narrow. So I don't have to make it on the straight and narrow. But if you are someone that's already doing well with your money, you still have money leaks. To concisely answer the question. So I would start a short-term goal. And I would start a short-term goal at $50,000. That's what I would do. That's what I'll do. So, yeah. So remind me to come back, put in the private chat, short-term goal. I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna repeat all the steps so everybody can walk with me. I know Anthony's already there, but let me get everybody to walk with me. And I'm gonna try to do it in 90 seconds. Let's just call it solutions. Don't despise small beginnings. That's when I start doing the steps. When I said that. No, it's okay. You just keep it there and put it here now. Don't despise small beginnings. I want you to invest $27.40 a day, or whatever I said it was, $27.48. Oh, let me get the exact number. I got it written down on my phone. Yeah, $27.40. I'm right. $27.40 a day. The next step is don't worry about saving because you don't do that. This is the whole reason why and no matter, even if you are Anthony or you're not Anthony, you don't save this money because you're blowing this money. Right. So nobody here is saving this money. Sony PlayStation got my money and I'm good with money. And I say to myself, ain't no money I'm saving. I'm gonna go ahead and, you get it? Mm-hmm. Don't save the money as the next step. Just cut out whatever habit is $27.40. And for some of you, your habit is actually $83 a day. And that's fine. Just save 27 of it. I'll come back in class 112 and convince you for the other $80 worth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know how not to take you too fast. Ladies, put a pin in here. If you don't think you're doing this, when I first started counseling Grace, the first thing I told her was, we did her finances, and I said, well, I'm gonna tell you, your biggest problem right now is every Thursday you get your hair done at, what was it, $80? What was it? Yeah, you was doing something. Whatever it was out of line.
It wasn't $80 every time I went, but like for the month, it could have been like 160. Yeah.
Yes. I remember because I was offended by seeing it. I was offended, and I was, and I learned the valuable lesson here. She started hitting me with "my hair is my glory" and all that stuff. Right? She started hitting me with all that stuff. I was like, you know what? I forgot I'm a man. I have to watch the way I say a few things. Right? I wasn't talking about not having your hair straight and all that stuff. I was saying, do you have to pay someone else to do so? At this rate, when your finances are saying you can't support this, and if your finances say you can support it, I wouldn't have said nothing. And I'm just talking, some of you Deannas, every 2 weeks, I gotta have my nails and my toes done. All right, it's the same principle. See, what about the nail shop? It's in there. That's right. That's right. Okay. So, back to the story now. You're just cutting something out that you're already doing. Your weed, man, your bottle of scotch. No, your bottle of scotch, your cheap bottle of scotch costs $29.99 at the liquor store. And you get 3 of those a month. There you go, right? Cut that out.
Antonio, I have one more question. Okay. You got everything going right.
Right.
You're making money in your sleep. You keeping your credit right and everything like that. You paying your bills and everything like that. You're doing all these things that you're supposed to do. So where do you detract from to what's your vice then?
Yep.
Because you don't, like, if you don't want, if you don't have to, you don't want to mess up your credit. If you got 720, you don't want to mess it up.
Fair enough. No, fair enough.
I'm trying to find out what.
Nah, it's fair enough. If you have all your ducks in a row, the conversation still applies to you, because what you can do is you can cut back $27.40 a day on something. And I'll explain, because this is now a very advanced question. Let's take me for an example. I have, the goal is to get to $891 a month. This is the goal. And the goal is for me to get to $27.40 a day. But I'm not going to be able to do that from one thing, but I can do it from about 12. I'll give you an example. Call my insurance company. I say I've rebudgeted, and the rate that I'm paying insurance right now, it no longer fits into my budget with my financial goals. Now, I am not asking for it to be eliminated or a steep discount. I am simply saying I've done the math, paying this 1 month, and if you could say, I want $10 less than what I'm currently paying. Bam. It's simple as that. Actually, I would say $30 less. $30 less. I would say $31, no, 40. Yeah. I would say $31 less than what I'm currently paying. Everybody, there's no insurance company is going to say, well, based on $31. It's like that, or you're going to lose me. $31, you're already paying $170 something, whatever, no problem. $31, it's gone. That's number one. Now I just created $1 a day. Now I got 26 left. You see what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm telling them, subtract me, insurance company, $31, because I only need to get to $27.40. I just created $1, and I said $31 so I can cover the 40 cents. Or if this case, you say 32 then. Now you cover 31 days. That's the case, a month has 31 days in it. And then that $1 covers the 40 cents. So let's make it 32. Is this fair? We're gonna make it 32. This is starting to make some serious sense now for people, like Anthony, Ken Johnson, whoever that may be. You know what I'm saying? Now I need to do this 26 more times. And you got 26 expenses. You ain't got to, you can front all you want to. You got 26 expenses. You know what I'm saying? You just do that. And with each expense, you just take $1 off. You take $31 off each expense. Like, go for all your monthly expenses. I don't have to walk through it because it's common sense now. Now that I gave that first example, go through every last one of your monthly expenses and ask them for a $31 discount. After you've done that, you would have $891 left. That's it. That is that simple. Especially if you got a 720 credit score, you are the exact person that calls and makes these phone calls. You are the exact person that says, you know what, Capital One, I feel I've been loyal. My account says 7 years. And Anthony, Anthony and I had this conversation. So I'm explaining to y'all now. I've done. Listen to these exact words. Write these words down. I've been a loyal customer. I'm happy. My financial goals have changed. And this just depends now on what you're going to say next. Depends. I'll give you 2 examples. If you're spending monthly money, according to my financial goals, I need to save on this monthly subscription $31 a month. or whatever number makes sense to you. If you're not spending monthly money like you have a credit card, you're going to say, I would like to apply for a credit increase. The maximum amount I can get. They're going to run your credit and they're going to check your cash flow. It's that simple. If you already have the card, they're going to run your credit. They're going to check your cash flow. Antonio, and so Anthony is going to logically ask me now, so what's the play, Antonio, to get the biggest amount of cash flow? I mean, credit. And I'm going to tell Anthony now, I'm going to say, look, for 90 days, I want you to divert all your income into the account or into the bank that you're going to ask for a credit increase. And for 90 days, deposit. Make sure they see your cash flow has increased. So now this next level stuff. We have to be grateful for his questions.
Anthony, does the amount that you deposit every day, should that be a certain amount or a minimum at least?
It needs to
at least.
And every day should be a deposit or something like it. And the amount, yes, it needs to be some minimum amount because you're going to try to apply for a $50,000 credit increase. But you have to justify the cash flow for that $50,000. And they're going to say, well, we couldn't give you $50,000, Miss Sheila, but we could give you $9,000. And you're going to say, fine, okay, fine. That happens. I've had it happen to me before. I couldn't give you $50,000, we gave you $9,000. Do you understand? Because they're going to go by whatever credit report they pull, TransUnion or whatever, and they're going to look at your cash flow. The very advanced play that I'm telling you right now, that I'm telling you to run, is for 90 days. And I know, look, at this point, Adonia just went, hold on, let me pull over. This is exactly the kind of behavior Adonia likes. And what you do is you go ahead and was that Adonia? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like you play the game. You show them I make more money now for 90 days. Can't do it just 30, because 30 is not really a habit. And it doesn't really report. You know what I'm saying? But 90 days, I make more money now. So increase my credit limit. Now you just got a $50,000 pay raise. Now you take all that and you roll it over to real estate, and you have that real estate pay off your credit card. That's a flawless answer, a flawless gameplay, and only 1% of the world is doing it.
Thank you, sir. I'm right on it.
There you go. No, thank you for that. That was an advanced question, and it got an advanced answer. Yeah. But if you got everything, yes, ma'am. Go ahead. I think that was Sandra.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, 50 times. I want to make sure I'm hearing it right. I'm having a fog day, but yeah. Now, you said to increase or to get a plateau.
There you go.
You put the money that you would be spending every day on menial stuff in an account.
An investment account. An investment account. But if you do it to a savings, though, I'll be fine with that. Because I don't intend for you to keep it in an investment account, and I don't intend for you to keep it in your savings. So if you have a problem with a fee, everybody, if you have a problem with a fee, then put it in your savings account. That's no problem. I've got no problem with it. This is another good question. If you want, just me, Susan, I just much prefer by the time that money get to 5,000, I want some money off of that. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me. I always want my money. Anthony said it perfectly. I make money when I'm asleep. I like that behavior. I like that behavior very much so. You know what I'm saying? You don't make money while you're sleeping.
That's what I want to do.
Absolutely. Good.
Not trying to talk over you. I'm just saying.
No, you're doing perfect. No, y'all questions.
Exactly what I want to do. But I have no clue. So you have been helping me to get to
Good.
where
Good.
I need
Good.
to be.
Good.
It's not about want for me anymore.
Good.
It's about what has to happen.
Good.
Because sometimes when we think we need things, or let me say, sometimes when Sandra thinks she needs things, it's like a sluggish, okay, I'll do it, but it's only because I need it. It's right now, this
That's
is a
beautiful.
definite has to be.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's no,
That's beautiful.
you know, no,
you don't get what you want. You only get what you have to have.
right, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I completely
So,
agree with that.
I just want to make sure I'm
Write
doing
that
it
down.
right now. You said, okay, investment or savings, prefer investments,
Right.
what you would be spending at any given time on a
Fair
regular
enough.
basis, truth be told, and continue to do that for at least 90 days, because 30 is like jump. It's not like a real habit forming, producing thing.
Because it won't even report to your credit bureau on time. By the
Okay.
time, you know what I'm saying? Like that play I said, you need the credit. Like when they pull your credit, it has to be there. And just because you did it in 30 days, I mean the bank reported that, or you know what I'm saying, that process has probably all the way happened. This is why I said 90 days, because I want your credit bureau to reflect. Plus, I want the bank, because what's the bank going to do? The bank's going to pull your balance and they're going to pull the last 60 days. We know this. The banks, you get it? The bank's going to pull the last 60 days, but you got 90 days.
Got it.
And I want you to show deposits every day, because I want them to see you're getting paid every day. You started a new company, you sell snow cones, and you get $5 a day or something, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because when you apply for a credit increase, you're going to tell them how much you make now, and the bank is going to support that. Your bank account spending is going to support that. And your bank account cash flow, this is the money you got left over, is going to support what you're saying.
Okay.
And then you're going to go for the gusto. I need $50,000. And they're going to give it to you, or they're going to say, well, Miss Sorrentino can only give you 27. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah,
right.
I'll take it, but I'll be coming back soon, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. It's okay. But with that's a $27,000 pay raise. You don't need that money, and then you go buy a house or something, right? Or something. And the reason I keep stressing real estate is because, well, for one, it's just smart. Two, y'all are an older crowd, and you should really be considering strongly fixed, hard income assets. You really should.
It's like you in my mind, because that's exactly what I've been reaching for some years now, like I was saying before. And my daughter said to me the other day, we were on the phone, and she said, Mom, I remember when you was telling me about getting a house and we could fix it up and rent it out. And I was like, no, that's not gonna work. And because I'm always thinking about how can I help my children and grandchildren and great grandchildren. God allowed me to see into the 6 of my great grands. You know, all of those great and great.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, and seeing that, knowing that we're supposed to have a power that I'm told, and there's supposed to be some working together. I was always thinking about getting a home where we all could be in that one space and saving our money and putting it in a place where it does exactly what it's supposed to do, because you're supposed to tell your money what to do, and then your money do that.
That's brilliant. Asians
That's
do
supposed
it.
to be struggling for it.
Asians do it. Polish people do it. Jews do it. They in one house. Phil becomes the patriarch. Susan becomes the matriarch. Now y'all sit yourself down and pull your weight. That's what every other community is doing it. You might as well. What you're saying, Sandra, is sitting right inside of the alignment of success of the cultures. So you have a flesh and blood did not reveal that to you, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple.
Amen. Thank you.
Right. No, but I'm glad you said that because I'm going to go backwards now. I have to talk at 2, sometimes 3 levels. I had to answer Anthony, because people who understand that's a big play. That's a $50,000 play that Ken and Anthony can run, but everybody else, right? You know what I'm saying? Then I got to back up a little bit to explain to Sunday, which I just did. So I'm going to go in the middle now. I'm going to go in the middle so everybody can get it. This is assuming you have a job, but you just suck with your money. Yes, outstanding. And by a job, we're going to say I have a job and or fixed income, and you just suck with your money. The first thing I want you to do is stop giving people money henceforth, because that's what you're doing. Anyone with a fixed income and a job, and you suck with your money, you are so liberal with your money. Not only do you spend it on dumb stuff in other people's economies, when someone say, oh shit, can I borrow? You be like, okay. And everybody owe you money and you know it. Oh, all right, dear. Let Jerome, I'm gonna jump through that camera. Come on, man. Make this work. So if you're somebody, the first thing I need you to do is I need you to get rid of your law of attraction that tells you that you get money and people have to take it from you. You need to get rid of that immediately. I just had to do it recently. You need to get rid of that right now, that when you get blessed, someone gets that from you. Come on,
I had to get rid of that on last year.
Come on now.
Getting in my face and sucking me in my belly. I had to stop it. I said, no. The same God I pray to get my body to work every day I go to work is the same one you need to be praying to. If you can't get your car to where you got to go, jump on the bus, ride a donkey. It doesn't matter. The bank is closed. And ever since then, shoot.
I know that's right.
They don't even look my way anymore.
And that's why you're financially well now, aren't you?
I am so much better. I've taken all the Band-Aids off.
That's right, y'all. I need you to get that seriously.
But it's a mindset. It's a crazy mindset that you think that they have a spirit of entitlement. I don't know if y'all got them kind of grandkids or nieces or nephews, but they've got a spirit of entitlement. They're entitled to this.
That's right.
And they ain't bringing nothing to the house.
Nothing.
And look at you crazy if you say, can you? Yeah. Oh, no, I've got to do this and do this and do that. So last year was the year I said, no more. No more.
That's it. I'm glad you did it. Corey, y'all clap for that. Breakthrough. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. They'll get to Susan and start emotionally guilt.
4th of July weekend, I want to share this, family, because I am growing up. This entire from Friday to yesterday, actually, I only spent $63. I have the receipt and the change right above my visor. Why? Because I didn't go out and buy a whole bunch of 4th of July stuff. I didn't go buy a bunch of food that we're going to have leftovers and we're not eating anyway. I did not do that this year. I'm not going to do it next year. I probably will never do that again.
I know that's right. I know that's right. That's it. Now that's how it should be too. Y'all hear that? Receive that. No, that's a big deal. That's a big deal because they're coming to Susan to be like, so you just all you're gonna do is just take care of Phil. You're not gonna take care. You can't just lock yourself. No, they will. They will literally use your heart against you to get you to give them money. It's crazy. Go ahead, Phil, please.
Well, the conversation could go like this. You want some money? Yes. You're going to pay it back. Yeah, I'll pay it back. Well, I'm not in a position to loan anybody any money right now. I'm only in the position to give people money, and I don't have that in my budget.
Oh, that's good. Oh, can you write that down? I need that in the book. and then put dash Phil Sorrentino next to it. Say it again, Phil, one more time. That's good.
Yeah. So you need some money. Oh man, I need some money. And you're gonna pay me back, right? Oh yeah, I'll pay you back. Well, I'm not in the position to loan people any money. I'm only in the position to give money away. And currently that's just not in my budget.
That's good. That is good. That is real good. That's
what do they say to that?
They can't. Because if it was in their budget, they wouldn't be asking you. So they can't. Yeah, that's really good. Make sure you put dash Phil Sorrentino. Yeah, that is good. Now, that is real good. Especially, and it puts some perspective on it, right? It says, I'm not Bank of America. They loan money. I can't do what they do. I can do what they do. So let's wrap this up. If there's somebody, if you're in the middle like that, the first thing you need to do is you need to genuinely stop giving away your money. You know you're in that category. You're the only people who could be in that category. The only people who do not give to themselves give to others. It's just law of this universe. It doesn't take rocket science to figure that out. It just doesn't. It just does not take rocket science to figure that out at all. Secondly, you need serious, I don't know how to word this. You need serious training on delaying your gratification. And that's your biggest problem now. Now that we stop the money drain, we got to stop you, because people who that's free to say, yeah, that's me. Because people who can't invest $27 are the same people who want to see 27 million today. What? Look, everybody said that's my big. The cameras are cut off. That's my big. You have a delayed gratification problem. You can't wait 10 years to get all your dreams. Therefore, you never get to them because you want your dreams today. You want to go to Tuesday night in front of Phil and Susan Sorrentino and knock it out the park. You better show up like Adrian. Right? It's just the truth. You better show up like Adrian. It may be your 18th time. Yeah. You can't hit a home run every time. Yeah. Oh, Antonio, you speak so well. You know how many speaking things I flunked? Nobody gets up and hits a home run every time. Right. And the only way you become good at speaking, you got to stink the room up a few times. And I mean more than a few. More than a few. Absolutely. You gotta forget what was next and go, I'm sorry, y'all. It was just so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, all that. So you gotta do all that stuff. Same thing with your money. You have to start small if you want to get this big money. Go ahead, Phil, please.
You'll never forget what's next if you use handouts.
Oh, that's true. That is true. You got some handouts. You can play it off and like, so what was next on the handout, right? Give yourself a little reminder too. Give yourself a little reminder. Your delayed gratification is your next problem. And the third problem is follow every other step I've said so far. But if you have this middle problem that was above Sandra, well, it wasn't above because it was Sandra said, I got money, I'm doing it now, right with it, Antonio. It's going to take a while. All the instructions I gave her, do that. Anthony, I ain't got no money problems. How can I get more money? Because that's what does a man with money want? More money. All right, there you go, right? That's what a man wants, for more money. And in the middle between that, I'm doing right with my money, and I got plenty of money, is that I got a lot of money, I just ain't doing right with it. And you suffer from these two things. Ashia sent me a balance on one day. She sent $870 something. I don't know exactly. It was $870 something. I was so proud of it. And I know that felt good when she did it. I know it felt good when she told me. I know it felt good when I cheered her on for it. I know it felt good. It's like the sixth time I done brought it up on this call. And I know it feels good every time that she look at it and she say, ooh. And that feeling good for investing in yourself, let her do it again. Mm-hmm. And let that money get to 10,000 saved up. Soon as her money, as soon as y'all save y'all first comma on your own, you start looking at the money, you start saying, I ain't got it. Okay. Immediately. And when it gets to 10,000,
yes.
yeah. When that money gets to 10,000, you start acting different. You might become Republican immediately.
You do that, Antonio. You're telling the truth now. You do stuff like that.
Yeah, you do. As soon as you get 10,000, you start paying attention to politics. I'm serious. When you get money, you start saying, "Hey, these midterms, because the people in the midterms take your money. They do. They just do. The midterm elections are all about your local government, and they're taking your money. I'm sorry. Once you start getting $50,000 on your own, this is why a lot of people, they get $50,000, all of a sudden they saw Hispanics for Republicans or blacks for Trump, right? Immediately say, I don't want to lose my money, right? And all stuff like that. Because Democrats, and of course, I'm not neither, but Democrats know how to spend money. Republicans know how to make it. They both need to learn from each other and do some synergy or something so you can have some balance going on. Go ahead, Sandra. You got the last words.
Thank you. There are so many things in the book of which we believe is the Holy Bible, and of course the others of the Quran, and there are others.
It's got some great financial principles in the Bible too.
Right.
Timeless.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's amazing once you allow yourself to get past the point of the slave or ownership mentality and or the woe is me mentality and or the someone owes me something mentality. All of those are so detrimental to one's not even esteem, but to one's power within themselves, that when you're busy with all of that, then you're unable to see the power that you have over money. It comes to you because you have a purpose to work with it for, not for it to work over you. And that's been one of the main things that I want to continue to be balanced in. So thank you so very much.
No, thank you. Thank you for saying it. We're done, y'all. I just want to give you some closing thoughts and give you at least one thing to focus on. Tracy and Jamal, I'm so glad to see y'all here all the time, man. I'm just so grateful. I didn't even realize they knew each other until last night. Okay.
When I talked to Tracy, I asked her, "Hey, you know anybody who would benefit from this like you?" Yeah, I know somebody. She brought Jamal. She got Jamal.
I really like John. His dread's longer than mine, but you know what I'm saying. Can't fault him for that. I can't fault him for that. You know what I'm saying. I'd be like, could I be paying attention? I'd be playing my game, but I'd be paying attention. I'd be paying attention. And he's like, man. She was like, "Oh my God, you've been doing so much for so many years." I was like, "Oh, they know each other. Okay." So like that. And so like that's I'm so grateful to see y'all. If we stay on, but I don't mean if as in the condition. I'm actually just using it as a transitional phrase. A transitional word. Let me use a different word. As we stay on this path, your money will get better. You can't show up from April to September 30th and still have money problems. It's just not possible. I was talking to an old man, Deacon Andrew Laws. He sleeps with his ancestors now. He's the head deacon of a traditional landmark Baptist church. I don't know if y'all know what that means. It means you can't sing, can't dance, can't drink, can't talk.
Can't wear denim, can't watch the movie, can't breathe wrong, everything.
Can't do none of that. You can stop listening to that jazz.
And keep them dresses and skirts way beneath that knee.
There shall be stockings.
Yes.
And this is when you come into the Lord's house. I don't care all about that. Come as you are. That's about your heart. This is holy ground. You're gonna dress in your finest, that kind of church. That kind of church.
And you better not wear no red bottom heels up in this tip.
Oh, no. All that once saved, always saved, that don't work over here. No. You can lose your salvation in this church. And all you young folk need change. You know the church I'm talking about. Right? That church. Greatest deacon on the planet. And he was a longshoreman for them. Right? So he died at like 97, 4 years ago. So you're talking about he did the Million Man March. He goes through the whole Jim Crow. He was part of the first longshore. This is Galveston, so we have the shore. And the Port of Galveston, Port of Houston are. I'll show you. Do me a favor. Google visual map of America's oil, and it's gonna be a site I like to use. I just saw it the other day. I should have saved it. The Port of Galveston is huge. Used to be a major war here. And the Port of Houston made Houston as big as it is today. He's a longshoreman, and so he made that loan money. There's some jobs that you work 14 on, you get 3 off, and you go back out there with 14 on oil rigs. Yes, is this it, Grace? Yeah, I want that right there. Yes, ma'am. If I can get that. So she's getting ready to, and then there you go. Right there, Texas, 1.8 billion in Texas alone. And check this out. It's 1.8 billion in Texas alone. And most of that comes from Texas City, Texas. That's 13 miles north of here. 13 miles north of here. And how do you get it out of Texas City, Texas? The Port of Galveston. So you're literally talking about $1 billion a year oil that goes to America or whatever, coming from the Port of Galveston. He worked on that. So he was making a lot of money. He was at Deacon Phil when he died. He was like, well, my uncle Andrew died and left me $1 million. That one. And he loved the Lord. And I remember I was just becoming a preacher at that time. And I was helping the church. I was laying down tile for the church. I just wanted to help. And I had on Joe Budden. Y'all probably don't know who that is. Just know Joe Budden don't have no clean music.
You gotta jump off and run off at the mouth.
You understand? Yeah. He'd have messed up a few deals with his mouth. That's for sure. And Tracy was like, "Oh Lord!" And I'm listening to Joe Budden in the women's bathroom laying tile.
Oh Lord!
It's supposed to be just me. Pastor opened up church. I went there. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm laying tile. And Joe Budden is on a cussing storm, Susan. I mean, he cussing it up. He is. And it happened to be a song about his ex. And if you know anything about Joe Budden put all his personal problems on wax. And Joe Budden was like, I want my this back and bleepity bleep bleep bleepity bleep. And I'm just, that's my church music. You understand what I'm saying? Because I ain't quite there yet, Jamal. I ain't quite there. That's my church music. I'm laying the towel down. And I go, oh my God, he was standing behind me. And I said, oh, my bad, Deke. And I put it down. He looked at me. He said, son, every good man got a story. Go and play your music. Get your story. Same for you. Okay, same for you. Every good financial person has a story. You see what I did? Yeah. I'm so good at stories. Yeah. I do. If you just keep listening to me, you can steal all these joints, right? You put them in all your keynotes. Every good financial person has a story. Doesn't matter if you was as out of line as laying tile in the most traditional church on the island. and the old deacon who should reprimand you while you listen to F-ity F, F, B, F, B, A, B, B, F-ity F, by D, M, U, B, all that stuff. And all the deacon say is, go and get your story. But look, you already messed up your money. Congratulations. You're going to be on stage for the 35,000 people telling them about how you messed up your money.
Yeah.
Get your story.
Watch me.
Yeah, so you got your story now. It's okay. With the same grace of God that deacon gave me, who, and I had already announced my call. I've had to preach December 6th, my first sermon. This was like October 17th. I'm 60 days out from getting my license. And here I am, still balanced. And I'm still balanced today. No, don't get it twisted. I'm still balanced today. But I do want you to receive. So what? It's all right. If you didn't understand none today, it's all right. If you mess up your money today, it's all right. If you said, damn, he is right, $27.40, I have been out of line. It's all right. That's your story. And today you're going to be able to say, man, because of this, I could be on stage charging people, telling them how to do stuff with their money because they don't know how to do it. Cool? Quick announcement.
Antonio,
yes, ma'am.
You're saying 27, but you started me out with $5.
$5. That's one of the best things I ever did. Yes. I got that from it was going around the church one day. Remember, it was going around the church one day. We'll save $5. It was just a church related thing. And I was like, and I remember seeing Tillman did all this fives. He had like $30,000 worth of fives. And I was like, I slept on that. And I never forgot it. And then, of course, I've been doing it, and I told Sugar to do it. And yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Mondays, let me let Phil or Susan make this announcement. The Let's Study a Book is moving to Mondays starting next week. It would have been this week, but 4th of July. And I'll let them pick up and tell us what time and everything. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it'll be 6:30 for Let's Study a Book. We're doing 48 Laws of Power. And then at 8 o'clock, we're doing Bring in Your Wins and Your Challenges. And we're going to have a new process now. If you come to that meeting and you don't have any wins, that's actually your challenge. So that's what we'll work on. And then, of course, on Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we have our keynotes. And boy, Jamal last night just knocked it out of the park. His introduction was good. I was real happy to hear what he did. And he's got a great future ahead of him.
Yeah, he was fun too. He was fun to listen to.
Yeah, he was playful.
Yeah.
He brought his authentic self.
Absolutely. I was very pleased with that. That was fun. That was absolutely fun. So shout out to you as well. And we're doing that, but when they're moving, it's convenient for them, but also it's more convenient for you because we don't want to bore or bog you down with calls. So since you're already going to be there, just roll over to the next one. Show up because there is a ministry in presence. It's a ministry.
By the way, next Tuesday, she is going to be doing her keynote.
Right. We get to hear that squeaky voice of yours. All right. There you go. So that's
and then after that, just real quick, after that, we have Tracy.
Yeah.
And
then we have Jamal coming back. Build on what he did this week.
Yeah, absolutely. So we making big deals. You got TEDx talkers now. You get it? Yeah, you got TED talkers coming out of the bureau, all sorts of stuff. That's a badge of honor for Phil and Susan, without a doubt. And she's doing a great job. And now she's a Mind Valley coach. You know what I'm saying? There's got a whole bunch of stuff going on that is just a fantastic thing that is happening. I had one more thing, but I forget it. I don't have it. What was next? All things tech?
Yes.
All right. I had one more thing, but I forget it. But I would just tell you, just watch. You eBay folk, watch. Keep watching. Especially, I'm going to share the screen for Otis real quick. So right here, Otis, this is what we've got going on with and what I'm going to have y'all do is just mirror this. But this is all in draft right now. We're taking Got 51 pictures, and we're taking 51 listings, and we're taking pictures. We're going to take the pictures today so they can all look well. But we've got good, just descriptions. They $25 a piece, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So just keep in mind that, like Tracy did, she listed something, then she get it. There's money everywhere. E-commerce is definitely the way to go. You all will be just fine. If you say, Antonio, what should I remember today? Don't give $10,000 a month to someone else's economy that's not paying you. That's what I want you to remember. It is perfectly fine to buy programs because they pay you should you apply. I have Kev on stage. I begged for it. I asked Deanna and Grace to give me whatever you call it. I got Kev on stage thing. I love it. I love it. He's teaching me how to be better at social media, and it's absolutely amazing. So just do whatever you got to do, but don't spend money that ain't gonna make you money. $27.40 will give you financial freedom. Cool,
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Always remember, there's always more money looking for good ideas than good ideas looking for money. So if you have a problem with money, don't focus on the money, focus on your ideas. Because when your ideas right, the money will flow. Antonio, I sent you a video today about the 10 supercars.
Oh, okay. I didn't even check my phone yet.
And what's in one of the 10, guess how much it was? What's the most expensive car you can imagine?
$250,000.
One car, $14 million for one car.
I gotta step my game up.
I mean, think about that.
I can't.
Look at that.
I can't. That's a mansion
for one car.
Wow. Was that like the car that was in the '67 James Bond film or something? That's a mansion.
Just expanded your brains, all of our brains a little bit.
Absolutely, it did. I never thought about a mansion car. Right? That's incredible. Incredible. Thank y'all so much. I'm so grateful that this is helping you. Sandra, every time you talk, you make me realize it's working. It feels good. It feels good to make sure.
I just want to thank real quick. I want to thank all of you for your prayers this morning. I walked outside. My sister was on the ground. I just lost it, but she is fine. She's doing okay. She tripped, turning the water on, and she's out. And so, but she's okay. Her daughter is there. And I'll check back with her once I get up here to work. I'm on my way to work right now. But thank you, family, for your prayers.
Yes, ma'am. Praise God for that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then here is the Kev on stage thing I was telling you about. I'm 18% done. And it's long, it's extensive. I strongly recommend it. He's got stuff with Kirk Franklin in here also. It's short, but it's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. It's there. If I'm getting better at social media, and I'm good at social media, the least you can do is get better at whatever it is that you're doing. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better, you can dominate. Thank you all so much. We'll see you through All Things Tech today. It'll be short. It's at 10:30. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Love you, everybody.
Love you more.